After nearly a 2 weeks hiatus, Chapter 299 spoilers are here. Let's keep the subscriptions rolling. Let's focus on reaching 750 subscribers for now. The chapter begins with the narrator announcing that the Spanish team's victory has confirmed the final rankings in the competition. The scene shifts to show the reactions of various players as they learn their rankings. Players such as Nanase, Raichi, Zantetsu, and Kiora express relief and joy upon discovering that they have survived and secured their positions in the competition. However, Tokimitsu, who is ranked 25th, appears visibly upset by the news. Igo then proceeds to announce that those who did not make it into the top 23 are no longer needed in Blue Lock, and they are asked to lock off. Isagi confronts Igo about Nagi's absence on the list. Igo explains that Nagi's performance in the match was uneven, with both impressive and disappointing moments, leading to a discrepancy in his abilities. Igo justifies Nagi's placement by stating that his relative salary accurately reflects his current performance level. REO, unable to accept the ranking, pleads for a redo, arguing that Nagi's talent is recognized and that he possesses the ability to perform miracles. He believes that Nagi's greatness should not end here, and argues that his genius should be acknowledged. REO pleads for a recalculation of Nagi's ranking, expressing his disbelief and denial of the situation. Igo firmly rejects his request and tells him to shut up, reminding REO that this is a place for creating the world's top talent, not for coddling and compromising. Igo bluntly states that Nagi's talent has already faded away, much to REO's surprise and disbelief. Igo explains that talent is not about believing in one's abilities, but rather about proving them. He adds that talent is constantly changing, influenced by various factors such as friends, rivals, goals, and feelings. Igo then mentions Nagi's fake volley in the third match, stating that it was an unexpected display of power that exceeded expectations. However, Igo chastises Nagi and his teammates for creating an illusion of talent and not properly disciplining themselves to meet those expectations. Igo states that Nagi fulfilled his dream of defeating Isagi, but the main reason why his talent withered away was not due to fear or despair, but rather due to satisfaction. Igo criticizes Nagi for relying on luck to win against Isagi and states that his desires were not strong enough. Igo explains that Nagi had the opportunity to overcome the setback of teaming up with REO, even if it meant experiencing pain and loss, but chose not to do so, instead relying on REO's efforts. Igo then accuses REO of continuing to water Nagi's talent, even after it had already withered, with no hope of revival. Igo continues his criticism of Nagi, and explains that his desire to be the best was limited to defeating Isagi, and didn't involve any deeper fire or passion. REO begs Igo to stop, but he continues, stating that Nagi was satisfied with what he had achieved. Igo accuses Nagi of being scared of losing what he currently had, and not having the burning desire to reach further. Igo affirms that Blue Lock is only for crazy dreamers who won't settle for anything less than the world's top spot, and tells Nagi to leave and go home. The final panel shows Nagi addressing REO, acknowledging their unfulfilled dream. The narrator notes that Nagi is speaking to REO in the midst of the current situation, potentially hinting at a conversation between the two characters. We're getting another chapter next week, but unfortunately, there will be a break after that. Hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, hit the like button, and don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. And as always, I'll see you in the next one.